Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon RCL Breakdowns. This is week 1 of the Season 10 B Division, and I'm joined by a brand new host. Say hello, Steela.
Hello, people. What's up? I am currently the Boston Celesteelas in this division, and I am currently, as of week 4, third, I think, in the overall standings, or second. One of the two.
She's doing quite well this season, surprising a few of us.
Yes, including myself.
Yeah, you're one of
Anyways,
like 3 people who haven't lost a game yet, right?
mine, yeah, as we will discuss in my match, I really should have won my week 1 more than I did, but get to that when we get to that. We've got like 7 games to go through.
I think 8.
8. Okay, I was
Yeah,
off by
we
one.
got a full 16 league to this season.
I totally forgot about
that. Okay, so first up, we have Nonsensical Nidoran playing on my account because she was at my house when the game happened, versus All-Star Caliber, also known as Nose/Nick and whatever the fuck. Yeah, so this was her first game ever. Yeah, I helped her prep for it, and yeah, we're gonna see the fuck happens, I guess.
Yep, we shall see what happens. So this is actually a pretty cool matchup, I think. So she starts off with Ace, and we've got the Hisuian Avqluggs.
Yeah, Lug is kind of a massive problem for the team that we built. I didn't realize this until like halfway through the draft, that we have like no special attackers, which is why we picked up like Hoopa and Uxie. Not that Uxie is exactly a attacker with its 75 both attacking
special
stats,
attack.
But you know. But yeah, Hooper definitely helped fill in that role there. I have discovered a love for Hooper that I've never felt for Hooper before.
Hoopa's a really cool one. I like Hoopa.
See, I already liked it from the movie. I thought it was a really cool little dude. But then
yes, that was cool.
Helping her with this season, I've realized, yo, Hooper with the scarf is just fucking awesome.
I agree.
She falls for forgetting Terra using her jump kick into the Avqluggs. Thankfully, Avqluggs still not that strong. She then remembers what she was supposed to do in U-turning, but it's already
but the rock helmet, their rock helmets. Yeah, this thing is a massive beast. Because even like base Avqluggs is what, like 200 something defense.
Yeah. As the thing is, especially with Terra Water, it really helps it as just being a general defensive typing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It can kind of operate as a basic defensive check to literally anything, essentially.
Yep.
I also like that.
But also like base Avqluggs, its special defense is trash. So.
Oh yeah, if you hit it with like Icy Wind, it's gonna die.
Icy Wind. Oh my god.
I also love the fact that all the messages, well not all, but most of them ended with Sneck to say who's actually talking it, because we were both like right next to each other on the same account.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I also love this. No way this brings Grass Knot right. You're welcome. Yep. I'm not sure why she sent in the microwave there, but it kind of works out. And Icy Spinda removing Terrain is really fucking nice for us there, because otherwise Drum Beating was a Tuco, with now it is not. Unfortunately, it doesn't pick up the kill though, but it does severely cripple it, which is lovely to see. Wait, especially when you have Fairy Bait to finish basically everything off. Here we have All Might coming in at full power now. Jet Punch. Apparently, this was a roll that we failed.
Oh, that actually is frustrating.
But it could have also just been a little bit bulkier to make sure it lived from those. That wouldn't surprise me either. But going off a base Espeon set, it was a roll. So yeah. Here we just died a helmet, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. And then we get the boy in.
Why did she jet punch there though? It was clearly a resist. I'm not sure if she was predicting anything.
No, it's just that he got swapped in on and she didn't think about it. Which, you know, for a first time player, I think that's fair enough. If we were a goofy ass banded set. I don't know why I put Grass Knot on a banded set. It was kind of a last minute change to add in Grass Knot because I remembered it existed. And then we didn't have time
you forgot to change the item.
Yeah, we didn't have time to rethink, hang on, do we still want this item? Like, you know. But I mean, it kind of worked out. Espeon really got fucked over. Avqluggs still took most of its health from fucking unboosted Palafin Grassnot. Yeah, it got its job done, and it gave us a free switch into Sus, which I don't know if you can look at the board here, but we kind of rail everything because we're Terra Fairy, which helps with Urshifu a lot. So at this point, we're in a really good position, I think, which makes it fine ammo.
Yeah, I can see pretty well from here, so.
Yeah, we do the Terra Fairy and Terra Blast because she predicted the Urshifu. But then the Glimp does come in. This fucking set was weird. Oh, this was the week we didn't run Scarf, my bad. Oh, well, yeah, we're in a really good position. This set was fucking crack as hell, and I loved it. I think she probably would have been a bit better off swapping to Silly or Uxie. But overall,
I think so. I think so too. Just because Hooper was really your only really good way of winning. I think that using Hoopo just kind of put her in a really bad spot. Yeah,
just especially with Avqluggs still being here, and we have Altaria and Uxie. Like, yeah, it's not looking great. And even with that, we could have easily come in, take a hit it back, and then still been fine. You know. We do get finished off by Gholdengo here.
And especially now with the Gholdengo coming in,
Furry Bait comes to annoy people. Pyroball does fuck all. And then she finishes it with a high jump kick, which actually does manage to get the kill, which is really nice. In comes Gear 5 Luffy, apparently. But at this point, there's really not much we can do except get really lucky that he fucks up. Or we get the para. We needed the para.
Yep, goodbye.
Yep.
Gholdengo was busted as hell.
What's that?
Gholdengo was busted.
Yeah, Gholdengo's a really good mon. It's kind of one of those things where it's like Quagsire, but better, in my opinion, in the way that Quagsire doesn't have, like, great stats, but it has just enough of every little thing you need to make it good somehow. But Gholdengo has everything you need to make a Pokemon usable, but then they're also good, you know what I mean? Like, just because of that, it can do just
Base 133 special attack.
Yeah, literally. It can just do so much.
It came from, like, 5 different sets, I think, even on Showdown alone, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just so versatile that it can just do anything you want it to do, basically. You want it to be a Scarf Sweeper? Cool. You want it to be a Spec Sweeper? Cool. You want it to be a Setup Sweeper? Bulky? Like, you can run it to do basically any role on a team, especially with its, like, really good utility in being a Ghost type as well. As well as, not to mention, good as gold. It's so useful in utility, right?
Oh, good as gold is such a good ability. I love using Gholdengo.
Yeah. Also, did anyone else ever realize that Ghost and Steel has, like, the most broken Pokemon in it? Look at Aegislash and Gholdengo. I can't even think of any other Steel Ghosts, but both those Pokemon are broken with unique abilities. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think those are the only two that I can think of.
Same. Also, I want to note that Urshifu never fucking came out.
I was about to say, yeah, it never came.
But to be honest, even at that point, I feel like if all it needed was a poison jab and it outsped us, therefore it probably won anyway. Even if we did get the power up, but maybe not. I don't know if poison jab would have killed it. I don't think we had any bulk that week. But yeah.
Yeah, actually, let me check. Let me check on super quick.
For a first week, I think she did extremely well.
Yeah.
Definitely better than I did in my first week. Yeah, going 2-0 against Nick on a first week is also, just in general, is really good too.
Yeah, I just want to see super fast.
What does the calc say?
No, I'm more double checking.
What do you do?
I'm also really more double checking. Yeah, the only two mons with Steel Ghost are the Honage line and Gholdengo.
Right. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's move on, shall we?
Yeah.
Here we have All Time Lol, also known as Derek or Piplup, versus Jared Pig as Ceruledge or Jared for sure.
Yeah. Can you give me 1 second? Can you stop the recording really quick?
Yep. Okay, so this is Derek's first time battling without assistance. This is his second season overall, and I helped him out basically throughout all of last season. So he tries to cook. We'll put it that way. He tries to cook. I do love
God.
Blastoise v Blastoise. I don't know why Cottony came, but it's here. Yeah.
So I don't remember who has the Mega Blastoise. I don't remember.
I think it's Derek because I don't remember either. Yeah, I think Jared has the Mega Gardevoir and Derek has the Mega Blastoise. I think.
Yeah, I mean, Ultra Blastoise super fast, just while on the subject.
But honestly, Jared's team is really just mega threatening with Annihilate, Ape, Urshifu, Dark, and Mega Gardevoir. Not to mention Magnezone and Lando T and Shell Smash Blastoise. It's just a very threatening team all around, basically. Yeah, it's fucking terrifying if I'm being honest. On the flip side, Ogerpon is very scary. It was last season's kill leader, also piloted by our boy Derek here. Enamorus can be pretty scary. Mega Blastoise can be pretty scary. It's
No, Jared has the base Blastoise, and Derek is
I thought
Mega.
so. Thanks for checking.
No worries.
Yeah, you ready to get this started?
Let's do it.
Alright, we got the Baneful Bunker. U-turns. Gets free poison, that's very nice.
Yep, especially the Landorus just being a sugar in general.
Yeah. It is, however, lefties, which will neuter that a little bit. I don't know why he sent out his flying type against a Pokemon with
potential.
And then he fucking whips out the fly.
What?
I don't know why the fuck he did it. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Lovely crit for 13%. At the very least, he did get a superpower off, but at this point, it doesn't fucking matter because he's dead now. Yeah, so this is what I meant by... This is why I preferenced this battle by saying, bro, this is his first time cooking on his own, and, bro... This was literally my thoughts. I don't know if bro was ready to cook without guidance. Like, bro, what the fuck was that? That's, oh my god. I'll never get over that. That's so funny. And then he sent out a dead cabbage, which I think is hilarious. It kind of eats the Moonblast, not greatly, but with Leech Seed support, it does get the job done. And subs love it. This is so stupid. I mean, it is getting quite a bit of chip down on the Gardevoir, I can't lie. By this point, it's already done like at least a third of it, so it is getting its job done.
Yep. Can't blame it.
I really can't.
Yeah.
And that should also be the end of the Encore, I believe. Yep. Which
yeah,
means
it ended, yeah.
Oh, the defog is nice.
Defog.
And
nice.
now... Oh, wow, he even lived. Oh, he got frozen!
It's frozen.
Frozen cabbage.
But yes, if you want to keep your cabbage for coleslaw, then go right ahead and do that.
Unfortunate toxic into the thing. I do like that they both Terra here, but I hate the fact that bro Terra grounded into a Terra water. Yeah, he made a great switch here into that. And here is where Derek does ogre things. He fucking misses.
Play rough. Why would you do that?
Because it's super effective, and he doesn't know Bonk does more damage, I think. Yeah, so fun fact. Jared didn't bring any Scarfers, and all of his mons are outsped by Ogerpon.
Nice.
So, this was very interesting.
Yeah, that was definitely one for the books. again, the fly and Namorous just made no sense. That is something I've never seen before.
No, neither have I. I will say, Jared definitely was playing better, but he also prepped worse by not having a single answer to Ogerpon.
Yeah, you have to be with Ogerpon, especially Ogerpon. Especially the water Ogerpon. I can't think of the name right now. Wellspring.
Yeah, Wellspring.
You have to be careful around that one, because with all the amount of Scald and just general water moves being so prevalent in draft, you really, really need to make sure that you bring an answer for it.
Yeah, well, it's never running Scald, because A, I don't think it learns it, and B, it's a physical
Well, we're talking
attacker.
about water types in general with the water absorb.
Oh, well, yeah, fair. Yeah, but just in general, Ogerpon is a really good sweeper. Like, you can't let it have the free turn to Swords Dance or Trailblaze, depending on the matchup. But, like, just in general, not having a single Scarfer to deal with Ogerpon is crazy. His main, after he got the SD up, his only real out that I could think of was simply, A, getting lucky, hoping he misses, or B, keep going into Intimidate user, then and swap out Sack Something, Intimidate, Sack Something, Intimidate, and just keep doing like that. Or also, probably the better option was to not bulk up there and just simply attack it once with Drain Punch and then attack it another time with...
Maybe Rage Fist?
Yeah, I was going to say probably Rage Fist, because it would be base 150 at that point, I think. Well, no, because he missed, so it would have been base 100. But even still, base 100 is still more damage than Drain Punch.
Yeah, because that's not even factoring stab in either.
Exactly. So just overall, Drain Punching probably wasn't the play as much as...
That might have been... It's like short-term game for short-term reward.
Yeah, well, honestly, at the end of the day, it probably didn't matter, simply because of the fact that, well, it's going to die regardless, and it's not going to kill the Ogerpon. Yeah, I really think he should have just gone right into Landorus and try to reduce its attack with Intimidate. That's kind of why you want
even like a poison Landorus, Intimidate is still fantastic utility.
Exactly right. And honestly, yeah, just going Intimidate and then U-turning probably would have... Well, no, it outspeeds you. Just, honestly, Intimidate, Blastoise, sack it, Intimidate, Magnezone with its 16%, sack it, and then go into Annihilate and try to do something like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, yeah. Oh, I still can't believe he didn't bring a single Scarfer for Ogerpon. What was bro thinking? Or at least, like, Sucker Punch Urshifu, because if he had Rage Fisted here and then gone Urshifu and Sucker Punched, he probably would have won this game.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because Jared was simply playing better until he didn't prep for an Ogerpon. Yeah. Oh, well, was a good... I don't know if I'd call it a good game. It was an interesting game.
Interesting is putting it mildly, we'll say that much.
Yeah, it was definitely an interesting game.
Yes. Moving on.
Yeah, alright, who do we have next? We have our two GOATs of the season, basically. We have I Miss Hurricanes as Josh, also known as Hope's Peak Deoxys, versus Backrus, one of our two ADIV imposters for the season. This one was given probably too light of restrictions, but we live and we learn. This is Paris Leafeon. Yep. Now he's running a rain team with Pelipper, Jolt, Clod, Corv, and Mega Swampert.
Yeah.
Screamtail doesn't really help in rain teams, which is why I didn't mention it. But also, Josh is kind of just running Gen 6 OU team. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, with Arboliva.
Well, yeah, Gen 6 OU plus Arboliva. But like Greninja, Raikou, Swampert, Registeel, and Mega Medicham, I'm pretty sure Registeel was UU, but it had usage in OU.
Yes. Well, I like how this is like another match with like two of the same mons, one of them being Mega.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to find a way to make that the title with both Blastoise and Swampert. Maybe something like Yeah, mirror matches, that's probably a good one. I think there's another one that comes up too where it's a mega and non-mega, but I can't think of what it is. Or it's like something similar. It's like part of a duo trio kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get this started, shall we?
Yes.
So we've got Lead Swamp and Lead Jolt. Jolt gets the fuck out of dodge as EQ comes. Oh no, flip turn. That makes sense.
Flip turn, yeah.
Rocky Helmet's gonna be annoying. Raikou is a goat. Swamp's immediately back to Swampert. I'm assuming he was predicting the Jolteon there, or the Swampert. I mean, even going Claude kind of works. We're back to Raikou, and he roosts. This is how you know it's going to be an annoying game.
Yes.
He did not do that this time. Gets free hazards up.
Well, it's just... Oh, that Toxic's just annoying.
Damn right it is. In comes Corviknight just to fuck with it again. He does make the prediction very well this time and not getting a move off. U-turns out predicting the switch.
Why high horsepower over... Oh, for the Seed Sower.
Yeah, or Bolivar. In comes Piplup to set up the rain. He gets rocks up. Hurricane does fuck all. That was also a crit. Holy shit. Rock Slide actually doesn't hurt at all. What the fuck? Registeel, why are you so dog shit?
Or just a very bulky Pelipper.
I mean, even still. Now this is something that I didn't find out until later. This Swampert doesn't have Ice Punch, which I think is crazy when there's an Arboliva on the other side.
Why would you not have Ice Punch? Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know either. But Raikou's dead. I'm pretty sure that was like, what do you call it? It was gonna do like 96% or some bullshit. So I'm pretty sure the crit, actually did matter, but like only barely, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, it did like an absurd amount of damage, but it didn't, it was like just shy of the kill. And thankfully for Boots, it wouldn't have killed if it didn't crit.
Ow.
Which is honestly crazy. I don't know why.
Why would you Ninja?
I say I feel like
maybe.
I feel like just Heavy Slam Registeel would have been the better option, to be frank.
Yeah.
Especially swapping
you're not risking a Moonblast.
That's what I mean. Especially swapping Greninja into a Fairy type. That, I don't know. That felt like an odd play to me. Claude comes in to exist or something. Eats Earth Powers for breakfast. Toxic again. Giga Drains for nothing. And recovers it back. This fucking back versus team is a weird mix between a store team and a rain bonk team.
And it's working.
It's working really fucking well.
And that's the scary part too.
Oh yeah, it is. And again, Bacchus makes the correct prediction on what he's gonna do. And then he does it again. This is honestly just kind of hard to watch from Josh, because I know he's a good player. He's just kind of getting...
yeah, he is a good player.
He's just kind of making all the wrong predictions. It's kind of like, I don't know if you saw it or not, but in week 1 of A last season, it was kind of like my game against Geo, where it's just I made every single wrong prediction, and it fucked me over entirely. But yeah, it's just not going his way at all. Yeah, Dark Pulse does fuck all. I remember being in the VC with someone watching this game, and they were saying that they thought this was like a Spidef Screamtail or something, and I'm like, dude, no, this is regular Screamtail. This is 100% like Fizdef, for like Medicham or something. And turns out I was right. It's just Screamtail is just that fucking bulky special-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't understand why Registeel isn't the easy, just immediate go-to against Screamtail.
Yeah. Something. Clodsire, this thing is so bulky.
Honestly, I think we need to move Clodsire up a tier, I'm not gonna lie. It does so little damage. Alright, he finally wins the ground spam war. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm a little bit surprised Klutzer actually brought Earthquake and knowing our Bolivar was going to be here. And yeah, in comes the Screamtail. Psychic Noise, I think, is a very odd play, but I'm not opposed to it. And yeah, apparently Backrus didn't know about Poison Jab, which is really funny to me.
Yeah.
I think he mentioned that after the fight, but it definitely fucked him over there a little bit. Rock Slide also just deletes that boy. But now he has Rain Up, and therefore Swampert wins. Yeah, so this turn right here, this is when I'm like, hang on a minute, it doesn't have Ice Punch, because otherwise, Ice Punch literally will OHKO everything left on the board, I think. Like, I feel like it would do 70% to Greninja, you know? But so instead, he flip turns, and Jolteon ends up finishing the team off just by outspeeding everything and OHKOing. Which is cool and all. I wanted to see a Swampert bonk, but, you know, it didn't have Ice Punch, therefore it couldn't, I guess. Was a really interesting game to watch, though. I've never seen Josh get so utterly handled, I'll say.
Yeah, that was hard to watch. I know how Josh can play really well, but I feel like it's just hard because I know so I've been there, and just knowing that he's struggling right now in that particular match is really hard to say.
Yeah. It's definitely really fucking unfortunate, to say the least. But this also made me think, well, maybe we should have restricted him a little bit more. But to be perfectly honest, at the same time, none of what happened was because he made, like, really good, unique plays. He just got all the predictions right. And at that point, there's, like, if you just get all the predictions right, you kind of just win by default, I think. Yeah. Alright, moving on. We have Ty now. This was our late loser, basically. He is way too good for B Division. But due to the way we are doing things at the moment, he's the one who got sent down to the Shadow Realm. Going up against Fashizzle McKizzle, also known as... this season he's Landorus. Last season he was Gliscor, for those who don't keep up with that stuff.
I don't get it either. Depends why you have like 2 team names I rotate through, and that's it.
To be fair, you've only really used Steela here.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about just like in my other leagues, I use my Meloetta one.
Yeah. Although, yeah, I like how you just stuck your name with Sensible Steela, even though your logo is still Boston Cell Steela.
Yeah. But I'm literally Sensible Steel in the server for a reason.
Yeah, fair. Anyway, so I'm scared of both Manaphy and Ogerpon simply going way too hard into this team.
Yeah. Ogerpon, okay. But yeah, just from a community side, that Sand Core is scary to deal with.
Oh, absolutely. I mean... what is it? Sandforce, Landorus, and Sandrush Excadrill is just fucking terrifying to deal with.
Yeah. Clef also benefits from Sand as well because of Magikarp. Like, it just does not give 2 crap. It does not care about Sand.
Honestly, I think it would be really funny if he brought a offensive Clef set with Life Orb, Sand, and Magikarp. I think that'd be really funny.
I want him to do that.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised no Lapras this game to deal with Manaphy.
Yeah.
But the Manaphy also learns Energy Ball, though, so it probably wasn't worth it.
Yeah, but I think Lapras is still bulky enough where it can probably take one. I think it wouldn't take one even after a Tail Glow.
Well, I mean, if it was an AV Lapras, probably, but I don't think he could afford an AV Lapras. I feel like he would need, like, Protect and, what is it? Does it get Recover, or does it, you have to use Wish? I forget.
For
Lapras.
Lapras? I think it only gets rest. I don't think it gets like any actual healing.
Right, okay. I feel like it'd be too reliant on needing rest at that point then.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's get this shit started, shall we? Starting
let's do it.
off with our Nick. Getting rocks up. Hang on, I want to know, why did he send his... I guess he just assumed he wouldn't use a rock move on Ogerpon, probably. Using his Terror up really early for honestly not much benefit. Well, he got the confusion. You turning out, fair enough.
Yeah.
In comes his...
And, quick fun fact. Just a max HP Lapras takes... It's a 50% chance to OHKO on one Tail Glow without a boosting item.
Lovely, yeah. So, in other words, it wasn't really going to work out.
Yeah, but that's only just with max HP, though. That's not, and that's calculating, like, a neutral nature.
Fair. I mean, you could... That's the thing. You could definitely make it live 1, but I don't think you could make it live 2, right? And also, I don't think it would do enough back to Manaphy to make it worth it either, you know what I mean?
Oh, definitely not, but I'm just saying that'd be really fun. I would just find it funny, so...
No, it's fair. Having the Great Tusk get switch in on a Poison Jab was really nice. I guess he was predicting him to go to Ogerpon, which I think that's a fair assumption, but turned out to be wrong, I guess. In comes the Clef, rapid spinning the rocks away, makes sense to me. Swaps out to the Glow King, and he's setting up fucking screens, so that's lovely. Taunt didn't get its job done fast enough because both screens are currently up. He does make the right prediction, knowing he's going to swap and receptioning. He Mega Evolves. Brick Break gets rid of the screens and does a fuck ton of damage. Does basically exactly what you want to see. Wow, he outspeeds at +1? Seriously? This must have been...
Base is like 110 speed.
I know that, but 265 times 1.5... 397. Either this is a Scarf Ogerpon, or this was not a speed crept Tyranitar, and it was like min speed or something. Because max speed Tyranitar at +1 should be 397 speed, which outspeeds Ogerpon quite easily. Which means it's either a Scarf Ogerpon, or it means that Tyranitar, or I guess thing didn't speed creep properly.
Yeah, it has to be like a... Yeah, I don't think that was definitely not speed crept, I don't think.
I'm thinking the same. Although it could be Scarfed, because we've only seen him use the same moves in a row. Granted, that doesn't mean a lot. But I definitely feel like he probably would have U-turned there.
Yeah.
So maybe it is Scarfed. Why would he not have U-turned? Unless he thought that Rotom would be Scarfed, but... Even then, if Rotom was Scarfed, he wouldn't have a reason to fear it, because it's not going to be Scarfed Will-O-Wisping, surely, right?
Definitely not.
Yeah, so I think the Ogerpon might be Scarfed in that case.
Yeah.
Hurricane gets the job done. Volt Absorb or Flang is really nice, I can't lie.
Yeah, that is really good.
Hurricane actually does some work there, surprisingly. And the Sand is now also done for good, meaning his Sand team is without Sand.
I hate facing Iron Boulder. Even on Showdown, I hate facing this thing. It is so powerful.
Yeah, Gigaton go burr. That's so sad.
Gigaton is also... Yes, I love Gigaton Hammer with Tinkaton, even with base 75 attack.
I was gonna say, I wish it had more attack, simply because its whole life story is it bonked the bird. But the thing is, it can't OHKO the bonking bird. So why even give it enough attack or make Gigaton even stronger so that it has a guaranteed OHKO against the bird?
Yeah.
That's all I want. I want it to bonk the bird.
Just give it like base 95 attack to make it at least respectable.
See, honestly, I agree. It doesn't need to be like, super high attack or anything, but making it have at least respectable attack would be nice. Because currently this has the same attack stat as Uxie.
That's sad, and I also enjoy the fact that he named Tinkaton after me, and now people know what my IRL name is.
I mean, they might not have if you didn't say it was you.
Some people in the server probably, I know, well, most people in the server know, but
yeah, true.
Probably a couple of the newcomers probably don't, so.
Well, that's a dead bird. Please miss one of those. He doesn't need a miss. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is Scarf. Who the fuck is Cole? Dead. Yeah, this was a pretty dominating win for the most part.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that was... Unlike the last game, it wasn't hard to watch, but it was certainly a dominating game.
Yeah.
Ty just kind of made every right play he needed to get the win. But at the same time, I can't really say anything that Landorus did was wrong either.
No, he really didn't do anything wrong. He was just heavily outmatched.
Yeah.
By week 1.
I really am thinking that it was a Scarf Ogerpon, just based on what we saw it do, so I can't even blame the Tyranitar for not outspeeding it.
No, definitely not.
If it's not Scarfed...
You can't in that scenario.
No, if it's not Scarfed, then he definitely messed up and could have changed the outcome significantly. If it was Scarfed, like I think it is, then I don't think anything he would have done in prep could have made a big difference.
I don't even think... knowing Ty, he was probably Scarfed because he was anticipating the... He was probably anticipating the speed. He might have been anticipating him to speed creep with D-Density Tar, so he probably went Scarf to prevent that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Yeah. Oh well, GG boys.
Yep.
Ty, be nice to the kids, and Landorus, get good or something. Oh, and here's your game.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, so I have never used Sneasel or Walking Wake in draft, so yeah, this was a very... I was scared to death of quite a few of his mons. I was kind of I wasn't expecting the Kamala, being completely honest, but yeah.
I also found out the other day, Kamala has 115 base attack.
Yes, it does.
Who allowed this little koala bear to be stronger than, like... What's it stronger than? It's stronger than, like, a lot more things than it should be. It's, like, it's stronger than Infernape.
It's, like, basically 104 attack, I think, right?
I think it's 108 attack and 104 speed, but close enough either way. But yeah, it's just, like, why is this... Why is Sleeping Koala stronger than Infernape?
Yeah, Infernape. That's a good question.
This is why we can never listen to Pokemon stats. They just don't make any sense.
No.
No, it's one of those things that even, like, cause especially with all the power creep, even a pretty mid-tier Pokemon like Kamala still is stronger in base attack than fucking Infernape, just because of the sheer power creep, you know?
Yes. But... yeah, anyway, so going into this game, I knew the Ursaluna was going to be a problem. The Ursaluna and Latios combination just scared the ever-living hell out of me.
Yeah, they're a good duo. Do you remember back in the day when I beat you with my Ursaluna?
Yes.
You still sound a little bit salty.
A little bit, but I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. So
I love the bear. The bear is genuinely one of my favorite mons because it just kind of, you just get it in, you protect to get the burn up, and then you just kind of bonk things, and it's really funny.
And Blood Moon is also stupidly strong.
Yeah. Oh my god, I still can't believe last season, my Charizard, Mega Charizard Y lived a fucking lived a rock slide from Ursaluna Blood Moon. Like, I know it's the special attacking one, but like, what?
Who knows?
Yeah. Anyway, let's actually get this game going, shall we?
Yes.
We got Paul. I'll
yes,
actually a really nice lead for you.
I go after anime references, so.
Wait, it's an anime reference?
I have a confession to make with this dash one. So I basically tried to put in I wanted to put play rough on it, but I clicked play nice by accident. Yes, I end up yeah. I noticed I'm in match. I'm like, oh crap.
I love it. That's amazing.
As a result, dash one basically.
Wait, no, you didn't.
Oh, actually, no, that was.
It must have been a different week.
Yeah.
I
don't know, but 1 week. But yeah, no, you know what it was? I didn't play. I actually had the right move, but wrong nature is what it was. I was like calm nature.
Oh.
Because I can notice the change from play nice to play rough, but I never changed the nature to go accompany that. So play rough did shit all for damage.
Question: why here did you not just like do damage? I assume because you expected to swap to like Mimic or something.
I think it was because I didn't have close combat. I think on. I didn't have close combat on Sneasler.
Hang on, what was your move pool then?
I think it was like I was U-turn. What's my set? I was like U-turn, knock off, fire punch, dire claw. I think I don't remember offhand.
I think knockoff probably would have gotten the kill there. What was it at 30%? I mean, Ursaluna can be kind of bulky, but and it also helped like predict any switches from him expecting CC. Speaking of, why the fuck did he not switch out here? He knew you could have had. He knew you probably had CC. Why did he not swap to like Mimic You or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, I have no idea on that one.
Bro's lucky that you.
Yeah, I didn't have CC. I didn't have a CC on there. Is what it was.
Bro is lucky that you fumbled.
Yeah. Oh wait a second. Hold on. I actually. Oh yeah, I was Diaclaw Knight / U-turn Fire Punch.
That's so interesting. Gets the Hydro off there. That's nice. The bear is finally gone. Volt switch to break the Mimic. Into a hole for a trick room. Oh yeah, I forgot this room service was my idea. Look, bro has Ursaluna, so bringing Trick Room Mimikyu isn't a bad idea. I'm still gonna defend my decision, cause Nose and me had a bit of an argument about whether Trick Room Mimikyu is a good set or not, and I still hold that it is. It's literally the standard in VGC, and yeah, I do know there's a difference here, but the point is, when you have Ursaluna, having a Trick Room mon is not a terrible plan.
It's not a terrible idea by any stretch, no.
And then the room service was just something for the funnies, to be honest. Because he asked me, like, hey, what item should I go? And I'm like, you know what? I have a crack idea. It's stupid, but it's funny. Room service. And then he did it. And honestly, I still think Trick Room was fine. Room service maybe wasn't great, but I also don't think it would have mattered too much overall. The fucking burn. God damn it.
Yes.
The burn is so sad to see.
It is.
And then he misses a play rough. Burn into miss. That sounds about right.
Yep. Okay, why don't you go into Latios?
Well, because he can probably just psychic you and you're dead anyway. And he knows and you've only been using Flamethrower and it resists. Because what's his other option? Going into Samurott to resist your Flamethrower, and then I guess he could have simply, like, what's the spike move again?
Ceruledge?
Yeah, Ceruledge, thank you. I guess he could have done that to get some hazards up to help. But going into Latios, I think is fine there, to be honest.
Oh, this Colossal, I have to talk about this Colossal. So, when I was prepping, I thought Colossal got Shell Smash. So I was originally going to go for an offensive set, with Shell Smash and 3 attacks. But it doesn't get Shell Smash, so I was very sad.
Yeah. I've looked into using Colossal as an offensive Pokemon with Steam Engine before, but to be honest, it's kind of not strong enough for me to bother with it, I think. If it had
gotten, they would have been still so cool if it actually got Shell Smash. I was able to actually get that off.
Yeah, I was gonna say with Shell Smash, giving it +2 attack, it probably could have done something. That would have also been really cool, especially because he was just like doing dumb shit with Mimikyu. You definitely could have.
Because also the really funny thing is that like my dual stabs plus fairy, nothing on his team resists all of it. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but anyway,
to be fair, I actually don't think anything on his team resists rock, right? Or does grass resist rock? Or ground?
Nothing. No, grass does not resist rock.
I didn't think so. No. Does ground resist rock? I don't think so either.
No, actually, no, ground does resist rock, but that's why I had Flamethrower and Terra Blast, and I also would have needed a week. I wasn't even gonna keep Colossal on or Saloon at all, anyways.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, Whirlwind. We love Hazard Whirlwind energy. Energy Ball is cool. Red card, sure.
Yes, I had red card. I had red card, yes.
What was the specific reason for that?
I just wanted to run something other than lefties.
Fair enough. To me, red card's an item that I don't really ever think about unless I need it to do a very specific thing. So when I saw that, I'm just like, what was that specific thing here? And apparently there was no specific thing.
And I'm like, hey, at least if I get 5 hazards up and I get hit, at least I get chip damage.
Yeah, no, that is true. Rudolph is getting kind of worn down here. You get spikes back up. And then you swap to Chuggerton. And he misses again. This Mimikyu is thrown for content.
Yes.
Flip turn does fuck all anymore. Why did they give a plane a water flip turn thing anyway?
I have no idea. Then again, why did they give Aurasphere?
I mean, that makes sense to me, kinda. Like a lot of like Aurasphere is based in like psychic stuff. It's also like what do we call it? It's I can't word what I'm saying cause brain, but I think you know what I'm trying to say anyway.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. We're moving on. I love that you named this thing Wash Your Clothes.
Yes. I always nickname my Votom Wash That.
That's so fair. I also really like Shiny Hammerot.
I do too. Yeah, that's how you know I didn't have
Yeah,
CC
you didn't have
there,
CC
but...
because he didn't CC Samurott. That's so wild to me.
I like the fact that I got paralysis off on that. That is funny.
Yeah, though it didn't really matter, but it's definitely funny. Oh, it does outspeed you. That's interesting. In comes the walking wake. U-turns out. Did you drop a Draco? Pulse. That also works very well.
I Dragon Pulse because I don't trust Draco Meteor.
That's so fair.
And Flamethrower because, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was a pretty good win. I definitely think Ashton didn't play his best in that game.
Yeah, and me not bringing and if I literally would have gone like a 4 or 5 if I just brought close combat and Sneasler.
Yeah, probably. It's one of those things, like, you kind of always want to have your dual stabs usually.
Yeah, but in my defense though, my reasoning behind that originally was he had like a lot of resistances and a couple of immunities, and I just didn't think it was worth the slot.
Question, why did you bring Fire Punch?
Did I bring Fire Punch? I really have no idea. I think I just need more courage because I didn't want to close combat.
I love it. Alright, here for our next game, we have David Ball Gaming as Debug, also known as Avqluggs, and Rosa as Illawarra Hawluchas, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is Rosa's third season, same with Debug, but the difference is Debug won season 8, B, not A, fuck. But he also loves having goofy ass fucking teams. So
yes,
he's going with like a weird para spam team or something. I don't know. On the flip side, we have Mega Gallade and Iron Bundler, who, in my opinion, is basically the best physical and special attacker you can basically get on a hyper offense team.
Yeah.
Combine that with Terapagos for just general use. Crook is just a great mon. Goth and Bramble, I think, are not the best, but he needed some removal, and I don't know why he got Goth.
Yeah, Goth was just really weird. Hold on.
Reminder, Shadow Tag is banned.
Yes. Shadow Tag is indeed banned.
That was also just for the viewers, not just for you. Alright. What are you checking real quick?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought my headphones were acting weird because it happens with my laptop sometimes.
Oh, fair enough. You ready to get this started?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. We got Fortress. Oh, I remember the start of this battle now. This is so stupid. He flamethrower is, cause you know why not? Gets it down to 1 HP, and bro fucking zap cannons, hits it, does 5% and paralyzes. And then cussed up stealth rocks and then dies. What the fuck was this? Debug.
I don't know.
Debug, buddy. What the fuck was this? I know we talked about this after the game, and it was definitely funny, but what the fuck?
Oh, I wish for 60% is actually a hilarious nickname.
Yeah, that's actually good, eh? He then swaps to the Brambler. Bramble is not a good switch-in, like, ever.
It never is, no.
That 46 also did hella damage. Ice Punch for Dick Tree. A Scarf Crook would have been really nice there, I'm not gonna lie.
It would have been, yes.
Gallade comes in and does Mega Gallade things, as it does. Swords Dance, because fuck us, right? Triple Axel, you're dead now.
Advantage OU called, that is funny.
Did you say advantage? Did you say advantage OU called?
Advance OU, yeah.
I think you said advantage, not advance.
Yes, no, I did, but they will start with ADV, so...
No, that's you're right.
Advanced OU called, that is funny.
Getting the... I love the names this season. First Zap Cannon, then I wish for 60% and Advanced OU. This has been a funny battle, and we're on turn 7. Fuck's sake. I will say it's unfortunate, one, getting the crit and killing on the second one, and two, getting staticked on the second one and now being a paralyzed Mega Gallade.
Mega Gallade, yes. I remember in one league in my own, I was,
dead.
I actually had a melting. I kept on, like, spamming body slam because I was just a very bulky, melting. Actually got the process on Mega Gallade in one game, basically.
I love it. That's awesome. I don't know what Illawarra's Steam is. I guess he's just making a joke about him being Hawlucha. They are both from the Illawarra region. So, oh well. Are you winning, son?
Maybe.
Rapid Spin is cool, I guess. You're also dead now. I don't know what the Goth was doing. Oh, wow, that did fucking hella damage. Is this like Specs or something, or is it just that strong?
Goth's got really good special attack.
Yeah, that still does hella damage, huh? And it lived that. Fucking hell. This is one hell of a Goth set. Jesus. And the Bundler is in. U-turn probably should have killed there. Wait, hang on a minute. Is this a fucking Scarf Bundler? It's a Scarf Bundler. Because it didn't...
Yes.
It didn't boost her speed. It's literally just faster than... it's Scarf Bundler.
It's faster than Deoxys speed, which has speed in its name.
Yeah, and it's also faster than Regieleki, you know, the thing literally made of electricity.
Yeah, that thing is... Regielecky's speed is dumb as hell.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. This thing didn't get a name because fuck Ursaluna, I guess. And that Dark Pulse is not...
I nicknamed my Ursaluna Blood Moon my other league Werebear.
I love that. That's good. Fucking hell, Vacuum Wave does a lot. Oh, so does that.
Oh, that's important.
I'm pretty sure that crit mattered.
It did. That's unfortunate, though.
Got owned by luck. I survived non-crit. I don't deserve this. Oh well, it happens. Yeah. This was also another interesting fucking game.
That start was insane.
Fucking Zap Cannon, cussed up rocks. I love it. It's so stupid. It's one of those things that the more I think about it, the more I can't help but be like, why?
The funnier it is.
Fuck. Oh my lord.
For God's sakes, yeah, that was something. That game, like, oh my God, I don't even know what to say about that game.
Yeah, that's basically my thoughts. Goth did Goth things, I guess. Psychic did way more to things than I thought it would, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's like base 100 something special attack.
I think it's base 120, which is good and all, but like, it's also not crazy good in my opinion. Also, hang on a minute, right?
I can confirm. No, it's base 95 special attack as of Gen 8.
Okay, then surely that was specs, right?
Oh, absolutely had to have been specs.
Yeah. I'm questioning whether he could have just freeze dried here and basically won the game.
I thought that's what was going to happen.
Yeah, on what's this, turn 15,
That's what should have happened in my opinion.
Because there's no way if U-turn did, what was it, 32%, that freeze dry was going to do not 34%, you know? It's even at -1 SPDF. You were definitely killing there. You also were killing the Volcanion, and you were doing solid damage to a Volcanion, to Blood Moon, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, it did work out for him thanks to the crit, but I definitely think he probably could have won a lot cleaner right at that point there. Yeah. Definitely interesting. Yeah, Goth doing 64% to that man is crazy. Sacking Bramble there was probably the best call with rocks up. This fucking Gallade, honestly, if it wasn't for Static, the Gallade probably won it at that point, I'm not gonna lie. Well, actually, no, Deoxys was still there.
Yeah, like, the thing is, though, if it hadn't gotten that crit, then the Zapdos probably still would have done something because of Static and would have forced a switch.
Well, it depends if the third one hit, because it only hit 2 of them. Like, yeah, it only hit 2. The third one was definitely killing, so it just kind of depended on whether he got the crit with 2 or he just killed with 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he definitely could have missed. He definitely could have gotten and staticked. Like, if he didn't crit here, then not do it next time. You know what I mean? There was definitely a lot that could have happened with this. Yeah, and the fact that
was that the first game where nobody terrored?
Yes.
Okay.
Who even are the Terra captains on these teams? I don't... Oh, yeah, Terra Ground Volcanion. And I actually don't know what Balrog is. Oh, wait, Terra Grass Crook is the other one. I still don't know why Crook is Terra Grass, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know either, because it literally helps none of its weaknesses.
That's what I mean, like, it's still Ice Weak and it's still Bug Weak, so at the end of the day, I feel like you're not helping yourself.
Yep.
I guess it does add a water resistance, which is cool, I guess, but you also...
But you're weak to, like, I don't know.
I think it broke
weird.
you.
Yeah, broke my brain.
Oh well. GG boys was a fun game. Unfortunate hacks.
Yes, very unfortunate.
Stupid fucking fortress. End of discussion. Okay, so here we have our second B div imposter, or A div imposter in Lance. He is from Seattle Supersonics, and his team is absolute dog shit. This is about as good as the team gets. Yeah, and up against we have Archen playing on Mez's account because they were IRL together. Yeah, let's see how this goes, shall we? I love that he brought the Arbok. He's doing me proud. Switcheroo did not work because protecting. He does now get locked into knockoff. Which I love that, actually. I don't know why you would set up Toxic Spikes while Amoonguss is here.
With the Amoonguss? Yeah, I don't got
either. Yep, here we are back with the boy. Spore did... No. Yeah. Ice Beam does fun things now, or not. Belly Bolt is back. Belly Bolt's one of those Pokemon where I don't like it, but where it just kind of always does crazy things, though. Okay, not this game, apparently.
Nope.
Well, it did live again. And it toxicked. And
just
now
to die.
Dies. Okay, maybe it didn't do anything this game. Nuke for Slayer. Iron heading the Lantern. There's a lot of switching happening. Also, yeah. Ice is really good into this team. It's super effective on half of it, which is cool.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Glasgow has returned. I don't know why you'd send Glasgow in against a P2 with Ice Beam. Okay, it didn't want to use Ice Beam. And I think this is where he wins. Nasty plot. Psychic.
Kick.
Yeah, this is kind of GG.
Yeah, he just immediately Lance just was like, yeah, GG.
Yeah. So he brought the Sucker Punch Lantern.
Yes, let's go.
So, okay, for those who don't know, back in ye olden times of Season 1, I brought a Sucker Punch Lantern, and it won me a game against the soon-to-be champion of that season, being Rose. He had a Kyurem Black, and I was getting swept by it, and I had Lantern, and I Sucker Punched, and it literally won me the game, and I, forever on, Sucker Punch Lantern has been my GOAT. And he brought it in honor of me. It did fuck all, but
cool.
The best part about this is that it actually would have done fuck all. Do you want to know what this Chi-Yu set was?
Plot, Dark Pulse, Psychic, and I assume Flamethrower?
No, this was a Endure, Salic Berry, Nasty Plot Chi-Yu.
Okay, that's actually cool.
Yeah, so the funniest part is if it had actually done what it was planned on being done with, being Endure, the Sucker Punch actually would have, like, stopped his best sweeper. That's the coolest part about this, and I will not give up how cool that was. It was really funny, like, when I like, made the announcement in the server, like, Lance brought Sucker Punch Lantern, what a goat. Archen DM'd me and was like, hey, the worst part is that it was supposed to be an Endure set, I just didn't need it. And I'm like, dude, that would have been so fucking hype. The funny thing is, Archen, I know this motherfucker, if he died to a Sucker Punch Lantern, he would literally just forfeit, not out of anger, but out of respect and giving him the win.
That's nice. That is funny as hell.
I love this motherfucker. Yeah, he got a really good 5-0 win though. Yeah. It's so good. I love it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Alright, moving on to our final game. We have this situation. Okay, so I'm gonna TLDR a bunch of this. So, superior stoner, Spinda, whatever the fuck his name is.
Superior stone Spinda.
Thank you. My brother, Will, he's kind of a retard. He got angry and smashed his laptop, so he dropped out of the season. So, Aiden's brother, Anakin, also known as Dylan, decided he would come in for, play for the season. But then he did one battle, being this one, said, nah, I don't feel like it. And then Will was like, don't worry, I got my girlfriend's laptop. So, Will ended up coming back to the season. But this first game is done with Dylan versus brother Aiden. Oh yeah, this is also Hellfire, Houndoom, and Prismatic Palkia.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's see how this goes. Diancie just Mega evolves straight up in Moonblasts. Solid plan. He doesn't know how Magic Bounce works.
Alright, yeah.
Venusaur. The Venusaur switch was actually good here. Resists thing and does things. That actually did more than I thought it would.
Life Orb.
Yeah.
Why the Smeargle?
I don't know why he would Shadow Ball there. Because doesn't this thing get... Well, for one, I know it does get Fire moves, but doesn't it also get Psychic?
Shadow Ball, yes.
Yeah. So I don't know why he would Shadow Ball there over a Fire move or a Psychic. Shadow Ball is kind of bad into this team, honestly. Anyway, he taunts and gets Magic Bounced, and then he probably can't use any more moves. He swaps out. Rock Polish Diancie, and then we go Bonk.
I assume this is just a Mega Diancie being Mega Diancie.
Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bonk. Bonk. Hooray! 12 turns of Bonk.
Just 12 turns of just chaos, of just pure Mega Diancie chaos.
Yeah, he also, if you didn't realize, he also forgot to put Sun on his Torkoal, like Drought.
Oh my god, I've done that a couple times.
Yeah.
One thing I always, the ability that I always mess up on a couple of times is Electric Terrain preventing sleep. I've done that like more than once.
No, that's so fair though. All right, on to our final segment. Here were the things, I guess. We're just gonna go to the standings. Yeah. So, with the 6-0 sweep, we have Aiden in the lead, followed closely by Leon and Ty, both getting 5-0s. Leon with a sweep, Ty with just general goodness.
Nice stuff.
Backrus and Derek. This is actually the same. One of them got it with a sweep. The other one just kind of did really good predictions the entire game.
Yes.
Then there's you, followed by Nick and Rozzy for our winner's circle. On the flip side, we have Debug getting his just barely loss, which honestly probably shouldn't have. Our newcomer, once again, Gabby, doing fairly well for a week one, coming at 10th with only like second worst loss. Yeah, it's probably not worth going through all these guys.
Yeah.
Now we're going to pretend we don't know who won any of these games, and I'm gonna ask you who you think is gonna win. My money is definitely on Leafeon because A, she's new, and B, he's an A-div player.
Yes, I definitely think so.
Now Piplup vs Landorus I actually think is really interesting. Because Derek...
I'm just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, because Landorus, in my opinion, is better than Derek. But Derek also has Ivy Cudgel and Hornleech against the Sand team. So he can kind of just, again, set up and go in my opinion. Actually, I just realized that means Landorus had Ogerpon back-to-back. That's funny as hell, actually.
Oh my... That's crazy.
I'm gonna give this one to Derek just because he's my protege and he's my boy, and I kind of have to. And then Nose and Dewott, definitely going with Nose just because he's Nose.
Yeah, because yeah, and he's a really good player. Like I really like Nick. I was talking to him a little bit like during the draft, just trying to figure out teams and stuff. My team, so
yeah, he's definitely a top 5 beat player in my opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe even top 3. Well, no, probably not top 3. Well, maybe season 8, he was first place, and then second and third being Josh and Rose was one differential tie below him. So it was a really close season, honestly. Ceruledge and Hawlucha, these are both guys I go to uni with. I'm gonna give it to Ceruledge. I think he's had some higher highs compared to Hawlucha. He's also had some lower lows, but not that much lower either. Where, like, in the 2 seasons Hawlucha's played, he was, like, 12th and 10th or something. Hawlucha was, like, 5th and 14th or something. So I'm going to give it to Ceruledge. Plus, I really like both their teams this season, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I still think Ceruledge, Ceruledge has got a bit of a slight edge, though.
I agree. And then we have, Josh and Lance. I'm going to give this one to Josh simply because he is, like, the best of B Division, in my opinion, and Lance's team is dog shit.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing, yeah.
I forgot to remove these and put the TBP. Oh well, I still think Ty would have destroyed Will either way.
I also think you would have destroyed him.
Yeah.
This is Ty we're talking about.
Yeah, well, it's not even Ty. This is Will we're talking about here, alright? Alright, and then you and Houndoom. I actually think this would be a really interesting game.
Yeah,
I
usually never bet on my. I usually, when it comes to like for the pick'ems that you do each week, I usually tend to just avoid my game because I don't want to be seen as biased.
Nah, I mean, I understand it. I don't do that, but I understand it. Honestly, if Ziggy wasn't helping Houndoom, I think I would vote you. But because Ziggy is helping Houndoom, I think I'm gonna go with Aiden. Just because he's getting help from Ziggy. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right in my head. And then Archen versus Avqluggs. I think I might give this one to Debug.
Yeah, I'm thinking Debug as well, just because Leon's kind of a player where he's one of those players where like he doesn't really care half the time sometimes because he's just doing a lot of it for fun.
Yeah, so that's the thing with Archen overall. He's a very good player. Like, genuinely, if he actually tried, I definitely think he would be in A Division. Probably low end of A Division, but I still think he would be in A Division, right? But the thing is, he doesn't try because he got burnt out. This was, like, going back to PVL days, right? This was years and years ago. He got really burnt out and he stopped playing Mons for a while, as most people do. But then even when he came back to playing Mons, he just kind of like, yeah, fuck it, I don't want to try. I'm just going to fuck around and have fun. Which is honestly... It's fair enough. I can't knock it. Me and him have had some good meme battles over the years. And I even know in week 5, Nidoran's going to have a meme battle with him, which will be interesting. But yeah, because of that, I think Debug is going to take the game a lot more seriously and will win because of that.
Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, that is our thing done for right now, actually. Yep. And any final words from you, Steela?
No, this was actually fun doing. It's actually fun doing this. I've never actually like done anything like this before.
Yeah, so it's definitely good to have you on though. Cool.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to do this again at some point.
Yeah, easy. We'll discuss that more off screen.
Yeah.
Anyway, with that note, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out, and I will see you dudes in the next video.
Yep.
Bye
Goodbye, people. See ya.